Alright, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Blitz, back with another episode of The Sharp Note. This is a show where I just talk about life and music. This is not a podcast. I just talk. I'm just talking. I don't think that justifies calling it a podcast. But you know what? This is a show. This is just a. Anyway. Alright, so how's it going, everybody? Um, It has been a little bit since I've recorded one of these episodes, but I do not believe I've missed a week, if I'm not mistaken. This is episode. Hold up, I'm gonna have to look it up. Every time, I think this is episode like 22 or 23. This is episode 23, and yes, I have not missed a week so far in the past little bit. Anyway, um, I missed a week. Mm, I don't even know. I don't even remember the last time I missed a week. But I'm recording this the day before this will go public, so you know. All right, so life and music. That's what this whole podcast is. Or this ain't a podcast. That's what this whole show is about. Life and music. So, um, first of all, life things. A lot of life updates recently. So I was in this job over the summer. That job has now concluded. I did not get fired or quit or anything. It was a temporary position, and uh, it has concluded. And I actually finished the project that I was working on. Finished in quotation marks because it's a never-ending project, but I finished what they expected me to finish. I got done. So yeah, I think they're happy with how I left it, and then they're gonna continue on with it um, as as they go. It was my job to get them set up so that they didn't have to. Basically, I was the setup for it, and now they're gonna, instead of them having to take the time to set it all up properly, they're just gonna keep going with how I set it up. Keep the ball rolling. Um, and so yeah, I'm happy with how I left the project. That you know, it there's definitely mistakes in it with that project, but overall, like I said, I'm happy with it. Um, but yeah, so life is going well, and I'll say I got offered another job um, at a different company. So, and I accepted that position. So that's not. So this job that I was in over the summer, it ended like 2 days ago. 2 days ago was my last day, and this new job won't be starting for another like 2 or 3 weeks. So I have a little bit of time where I'm just not gonna really be doing much. But I have a lot of projects that I want to catch up on and finish. Some are like labor projects where I have to like, my grandpa has a farm, so I'm gonna help out with some stuff on his farm. It's nothing too crazy. Uh, I'm not like riding a tractor or anything, but um, there are a couple things for me to do there, and uh, I have a few of my like personal projects. Well, one, I have these like albums that I've talked about in past episodes of the Sharp Note that I said I've been working on, and I want to try to get uh I want to try to make significant progress. Let me put it that way. I want to make significant progress, even if I don't completely finish him in these next couple weeks. I want to make significant progress because I have the time now, and might as well get it while the getting's good, right? So yeah, I'm excited though. Uh, that should be good. Should be good. Yeah. Um. Anyway, so yeah, I have a few weeks. Uh, music, man. Oh my gosh. All right. So as far as music goes, dude, dude, let me tell y'all real quick. Earl Sweatshirt dropped a new album. If you have not heard it yet, please go listen to it. It's called Live, Laugh, Love. And yeah, I won't say it's Earl's best work ever. Because I don't know. I mean, he's got so many great songs that he's made and projects, but it's up there. It's definitely up there. It might be his best album that he's put together. I have a soft spot in my heart for some rap songs because I remember when that dropped when I was in high school, and it just like, from my perspective, it just like randomly dropped one day, and I was like, "Yo, Earl." And then I went and listened to it, and I was like, "Yo, this is crazy." The beats on some rap songs are crazy, and they're some of my favorite beats. And just lyricism. He's just a great lyricist, of course. Earl's one of the best lyricists. One of my friends said it the best, and I think he heard this somewhere. So I don't know. I don't know where he heard this, but he told me he was like, uh, um, almost every bar from Earl Sweatshirt is like an Instagram caption. And I was like, yo, that is facts. Like almost every bar is can be an Instagram caption. Like that's how good his bars are. I think that, like, in my opinion, that's impressive. But I don't know. Some may disagree, I guess. But whatever. So yeah, music stuff's going on. And like I was saying a minute ago, as far as my music goes, I want to be working on these projects over the next couple weeks. We'll see. We shall see what happens. I guess another thing, real quick. I'm looking on my Apple Music. Uh, I found this album recently. It's a great album. It's called Submarine by the Marias. Highly recommend anyone go and listen to that because it's just such a good album. Like, yeah, Submarine by the Marias. I think the main the main singer, what's her name? Maria. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking now. Maria Zardoya. I think that's how you pronounce it. I think she's Spanish. Hold on. She is Puerto Rican. Never mind. Sorry. Sorry, Maria, if you happen to watch this. I know she won't, but she's Puerto Rican and very good singer. Um, yeah, go check out the Maria's album. It's a band, but she's the like lead singer pretty much. Um, Submarine. Great album. There's a song on that album in particular called Sienna, which I really like. It's the outro. It's the last song in the album. And there's some other good songs in this album, but that's probably my favorite is Sienna. It just the chords are so nice and it just hits like everything about it is so good. Um yeah, that's highly recommend y'all go and take a listen to that. Take a listen to all that. Um but yeah, stuff's going on, man. Stuff is going on all the time. All the time. I went to a thrift store, more life slash music things. I went to a thrift store not that long ago, and I got some new vinyl for cheap, cheap, cheap. It was like, hold on, how many vinyl did I get? I got five, no, four. I got four different vinyl, and a book from the store. It was total like $27, but that book was like, I don't know, how much was this book? I think the tag's still on it. That was $5. So $22 for these four vinyl. So about $5 a piece, roughly. Um, they're pretty cool. Uh, one of them's Jesse Johnson. One of them's a Christmas one because Christmas vinyl is always just it hits, it vibes, it like it's such a vibe. Um, one is flamethrower rap. It's from Quality Records Limited. Flamethrower rap. Uh, produced by John Lewis, I guess. I don't know. I remember looking it up and I was like, "Yo, that's pretty cool." So interesting, interesting. We'll uh, we'll take a listen to this stuff later. I need to fix my turntable, so I need to. I think I need to get a new like stylus, pretty much like the whole thing, like a whole new head for the. I don't know. I really don't know how to fix this turntable. It never worked. Like it never worked out of the box. I don't know. I think I messed it up when I was setting it up. Who knows? I balanced it and yeah, I don't know, man. We're just gonna, I'm just gonna buy a new like needle, like a whole new head for the whatever, and we're gonna try to get it to work. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah. So it is what it is, I guess. Um, but yeah, I really don't have a lot to talk about this go around for this episode. Sorry. I know I just like ramble about stupid stuff pretty much every episode. I wish I had more of like uh a plan, I guess, for this podcast, but I kind of like the just free form of it where it's like it doesn't really matter what I talk about. And just whatever's like whatever comes to mind basically. So it's kind of cool in a way, you know. I kind of like that uh aspect of it. So sorry about it. Sorry, not sorry. I uh I just be talking. I just be talking about things. Yeah, man. Uh I'm excited about this new job, I'm not gonna lie. It's I'll be working in a data center. So that's interesting. And that's about all I'm gonna say about it. Uh, it's gonna be a pretty interesting job. But yeah, life is looking up in a way. Um, I'm getting my feet under myself. I'm starting to stabilize, I guess. I'm starting to figure things out. I'm getting to that age now where now I'm still going to make a lot of mistakes over the next few years. I'm still young. I'm still learning. I'm going to make mistakes. But I there are some things that I know I'm also going to do correctly. And yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see how things pan out in the long term, but overall, things are looking up. Things are looking promising. I'm not gonna be homeless or a deadbeat. Like um, plans are coming to fruition. Uh, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, it's just one of those things, I guess. Just one of those things. Um, oh, what? Something fell. All right. Anyway, I and one thing I'll be so glad about too is so I've been on the road for the past like really, really, honestly, like couple years. I've just been on the road, constantly going places, like every single week. It's rare that I take a week to just like not go anywhere. And when I say that, I mean like I I'm not going on some sort of like road trip, like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours away. Um, I've pretty much done. I've been driving about minimum 10 hours a week for the past, well, all of 2025 really, and a lot of 2024. And like I've drive like 5 to 10 hours every single week. I'm driving, which is it doesn't sound like a lot, but it adds up. Like and it feels like a lot, and it I don't know. To me, that's a lot. Now, obviously, truckers drive way more than that, but that's their job. But I'm driving and I'm spending gas. So like, yeah, whatever. It's just a lot. It's a lot to drive like that, and I'm glad that this new job I'm getting or I got, and I'm gonna be starting soon, is close to home, so I won't be having to drive so much. I will have to drive, a little bit here and there. Like I will still have to do road trips from time to time, but not nearly as much as what I was doing. Not even close to the same. Uh, it's a lot better. A lot. I'll be driving way less, and I'll be making decent money. And yeah, again, like I said, things are looking up. Things are looking up. And honestly, uh, I gotta. I don't know if I don't really care if any of my viewers here are religious or not, but I gotta thank Jesus Christ, man, um, for giving me the life that I have and giving me the strength to and knowledge to build the life that I have and to build the life that I want because it's very possible. It is very possible. It's very attainable. I'm uh I'm not like honestly, I'm living the dream right now. Like when you talk about like your dream life, my dream life is I'm kind of starting to get into that life. Um Now it's not perfect. Nothing ever is perfect, but um I'm it's starting. I feel like my life is finally starting. Like for so many years I was just waiting because like I was in public school and then I was in college and now I'm out of college and now so I have my degree and I might go back to school later on, but I like I said, I feel like my life is actually starting. I feel like I'm actually like able to do stuff now, accomplish things, and I'm not just like a burden to people. So that's what cause like, I don't know, man. I feel like, and this might suck to say, but like, all right. Let me put it this way. My mother never made me feel this way, but my father definitely did. I always felt like a burden, as if like I just basically use up my parents' money for nothing. And it's like that's no way to treat a child or to that's no way to think. You're like I was a child, I was and then I was a teenager. Like I'm not a burden. I knew that, but I just always felt that way. So I tried to like basically do as much as I can to not be a burden. And so like I would and still do. I still do. Like I help out my family a lot with just random things to try to like I don't know, I guess pay them back in a way. To pay them back for the things that they have done for me. So, I don't know. I feel like that's the least I could do as much as I have been given in my life. Um and as much as what has been done for me. Anyway, whatever. It's neither here nor there. I don't mean to get all sentimental on y'all. Uh Oh my gosh, I can read One Piece now. I'll have the time to read One Piece now because I'm home. I'll be home more, like way more than what I have been. And all my One Piece collection was here at the house. And I was always off somewhere. And I didn't want to like bring it with me and mess up the book. So I have a decent amount of the One Piece collection, not the whole thing. I tell you what I'm doing is I started this a while back, and I haven't gotten new chapters in a while or like new volumes. Um, I need to get back on that. But they're just expensive. First of all, it's expensive. So, um, but the One Piece. So everyone's always like the big question about One Piece is what is the One Piece? Well, I'll give you what my interpretation of it is. It's the story. The story is the One Piece. And you know why I justify saying that? Because it's literally called One Piece. You want to know what the One Piece is? It's all the manga. It's literally called One Piece. That is the One Piece. That's my interpretation of it anyway. You know, I might be wrong. I might be completely wrong. Uh, but that so what I have been doing is basically and now okay, so here's the thing. All right, in order to get the One Piece, Luffy's going around to all the different islands, right? Whatever. Well, I'm going around to all these different like manga shops and whatnot looking for the One Piece. Like show me the One Piece. Where is it at? So I'm in a way I'm doing what Luffy's doing. I'm going around to all these different places looking for the One Piece. And so I refuse. I absolutely refuse to purchase any volumes from the internet. Now, if like one of my family members happens to get me a volume or something, that's fine. So far that hasn't happened. I've gotten all the volumes myself. But and I've gotten them all in person from different stores. And I've gone literally all over uh to like look for the One Piece. And I found this one shop in like a city nearby where they have a lot of the volumes. So, and I remember getting a bunch of them there because I was like, dude, there are a lot of the volumes I'm missing. There of course there was not all of them. Like there's over 100 something volumes now. Uh, they're not gonna have all of them, but they had a bunch, and I got a bunch of them. So yeah, I don't know, whatever. So that's what I'm doing with One Piece. And it's taken me some time to read it because it takes a while to read it. I will say it is faster than if you were to watch it. I think it's about 1.5 to 2 times faster if you read the manga versus if you watch it because like you can read at your own pace and you can and dude, I will say reading the manga is another whole experience than watching the anime because like the anime is great and all, don't get me wrong. The anime is of One Piece is great. But I like the reading the manga because the it's like straight from Oda. You know what I'm saying? And um, it's not like I don't know how to describe it. It's just really well written and it's well structured. It's just cool. It's just a good read. Anyway, so yeah, man, One Piece. There's a reason it is like one of the like highest selling. I think it is the highest selling manga ever. And there's a good reason for that. It's because it's good. And anyone who says it's too long, it's really not too long. It's really not that long. It is a lot of episodes. Don't get me wrong. It is a long like it is a lot. But uh it's really not. When you really think about it, it's not like that crazy. So, and whatever. Anyway. Oh! I didn't. All right, changing the subject. Uh, I completely forgot about this. This is the first episode. This should be in 4K. This episode should be in 4K, which is that's cool. That's cool. This is the first episode I'm doing like this. The others were in HD. What's that like 1080p or whatever? Um, but I changed the settings around and so now I should be recording in 4K, which is not that crazy because like there's not much visuals going on with these, episodes. Really, the only like visual, quote unquote, is it's just a background and then this like audio visualizer for my voice. Um, I don't know, whatever. It doesn't make a difference, but yeah, that's cool. That's cool in my opinion. I don't know. And I'm still pretty much trying to figure out the like aspect ratio, but we're getting there. We are we're getting there. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna cut this one short because I don't really have so much to talk about, and I don't really feel like talking much more. I appreciate you listening to this 23 episode 23 of the Sharp Note. Uh, I am Blitz. Thank you for watching or listening, whatever. I will see you guys in episode 24, which will be uploaded soon, the week following this one. I'm gonna try to record that episode. I don't know, sometime soon, like within the next couple days, probably. Probably. Yeah, man. Like I said, over the next few weeks, I'll be working on these projects. Hopefully, I get. There's this one I'm really itching to get out. So, yeah. Again, thank you for watching. See you later.